Most people never fail financially because they lack income. They fail because their thinking quietly works against them every single day. The way you save, the way you invest, and the way you build wealth all begin in one invisible place: your mindset. If your thoughts about money are flawed, no amount of hustle will fix the outcome. In the next few minutes, we are going to strip money down to its psychological roots and rebuild it the way financially successful people do, calmly, deliberately, and with long-term clarity. This is not motivation. This is mental reprogramming for real financial growth. Why mindset comes before money? Money follows behavior, and behavior follows belief. If you believe money is scarce, you will rush decisions, avoid opportunities, and sabotage progress without realizing it. A healthy money mindset treats money as a tool, not a reward, and not a source of fear. People who grow wealth consistently do not obsess over quick wins. They focus on systems that work quietly over time. The moment you stop seeing money as something to chase and start seeing it as something to manage, your financial life changes direction. This shift is critical for saving, investing, and building wealth because each of these requires patience. Saving demands discipline when spending feels easier. Investing requires delayed gratification in a world addicted to instant results. Building wealth demands consistency long after excitement fades. Without the right mindset, these habits collapse. So, let's talk about redefining saving as self-respect. Saving isn't really about deprivation, it's about control. When you save intentionally, you're basically telling your future self that they matter, you know? A weak money mindset treats saving as just leftover money, but a strong one makes saving a non-negotiable priority. High-level savers, well, they automate their decisions. They take emotion out of the process by saving first and then spending what remains. This approach removes guilt, and, honestly, it takes away temptation. Saving becomes routine, not some heroic effort. You should start by building an emergency fund that covers your essential expenses. This one step reduces financial anxiety more than any raise ever could. From there, just expand your savings with purpose, set short-term goals for stability, and build long-term reserves for opportunity. Saving is, at its core, the foundation that allows investing to happen without fear. You know, without savings, every investment feels risky, but with savings, decisions become strategic. Investing with patience, not pressure. Most people approach investing with anxiety because they expect fast results. That expectation is a mindset error. Real investing is, honestly, boring by design. It rewards patience, consistency, and emotional control. A strong money mindset understands that markets fluctuate, but really, discipline compounds. Instead of chasing trends, focus on assets that grow steadily over time. The goal is not to time the market, but to stay in it. Investing regularly, even in small amounts, builds momentum that outperforms sporadic large investments driven by emotion. Education is, really part of mindset. You do not need to know everything, but you must understand what you invest in. Confidence honestly comes from clarity. When you invest with understanding, you stop reacting to headlines and start trusting your strategy. That is where real financial growth accelerates, building wealth through systems, not effort. Wealth is rarely built through effort alone. It is built through systems that work repeatedly with minimal friction. A strong money mindset asks better questions. Instead of asking how much you can earn, ask how efficiently your money works for you. This means aligning income, saving, and investing into one cohesive system. Income fuels savings. Savings protect investments. Investments grow wealth. Each part supports the other. When one is neglected, the entire structure weakens. Wealth builders also focus on scalability. They look for ways to increase value without increasing exhaustion. This might mean improving skills, creating additional income streams, or reinvesting profits instead of consuming them. The mindset here is long-term leverage, not short-term comfort. Breaking limiting money beliefs. Many financial struggles are inherited mentally, not financially. Beliefs like money is hard to earn, rich people are lucky, or saving is impossible are learned narratives. They feel true because they are familiar, not because they are accurate. Rewiring your money mindset requires awareness. Notice how you talk about money. Notice emotional reactions to spending, saving, and investing. Replace reactive thinking with intentional thinking. Instead of saying you cannot afford something, ask whether it aligns with your priorities. This simple change shifts you from helplessness to control. Growth begins when you challenge internal resistance. Every time you choose discipline over impulse, you reinforce a new identity. And, over time, this identity becomes automatic. Emotional discipline and financial growth really go hand in hand. Emotions are the silent destroyers of financial plans. Fear causes hesitation. Greed causes overexposure. Impatience causes abandonment of good strategies. A disciplined mindset does not eliminate emotion. It manages it. Financially grounded individuals build buffers into their plans. They expect setbacks and plan for them. This, honestly, prevents panic during downturns and arrogance during upswings. Emotional neutrality is a competitive advantage in personal finance. When decisions are driven by calm analysis instead of urgency, money becomes predictable. Predictability is the foundation of sustainable wealth. Consistency beats intensity every time. One powerful trait shared by financially successful people is consistency. They do not rely on motivation, they rely on routines, saving monthly, investing regularly, reviewing finances periodically. These habits may feel small, but over years they produce massive results. Intensity creates spikes. Consistency creates growth. A strong money mindset values progress over perfection. Missed months do not lead to quitting. Mistakes become lessons, not excuses. Financial growth is not about dramatic change. It's really about repeated correct behavior over time, turning money into a long-term ally. When mindset aligns with strategy, money stops feeling stressful. It becomes a partner instead of a problem. You gain clarity, confidence, and control. Saving becomes automatic. Investing becomes rational. Building wealth becomes intentional. This is not about becoming obsessed with money. It's about mastering it so it stops controlling your decisions. The ultimate goal of financial growth is freedom. Freedom from panic, from paycheck dependence, and from short-term thinking. If you want money to grow, your thinking must grow first. If this guide added value to your financial journey, make sure to subscribe to Money Made Easy for more clear, practical, and timeless money education. Share this with someone who needs to hear it today. The right mindset, shared at the right time, can change a financial future.